Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Super ULM in EU4. And the world's going to be a pretty scary place. Oh, Muscovy finished its war of conquering more Novgorodian bits. But yeah, the world's going to be a pretty scary place in a few years here, because right now, England and France are fighting a succession war over Sweden. Currently, England has a personal union with Sweden. France wants to take it. Either way that works out, that's going to be scary, because Sweden, of course, is normally like quite an impressive superpower in the game. And now this quite impressive superpower is going to be owned by another impressive superpower, which is bad news. Meanwhile, France may actually get beat back here. No. The AI is now learning how badass France can be in these wars. I think France overall, I don't think they can win because they're not going to go and take Stockholm, so they got the ticking war score against them. But they're making some real progression. They might be able to eliminate these armies completely. They might be able to side piece out Portugal, which wouldn't be bad. Protestant Reformation has kicked in. Okay, you guys, that is fantastic. It is time. I said that right away I was going to go ahead and become Protestant, so I'm going to do that. That's going to ruin my relationships with everyone. But what could possibly go wrong? I can't convert. Damn it, I want one of the centers of Reformation. Lose 100 prestige. Hey, well, we can't lose that much. I think negative 100 is the cap. Okay, we really need to get out of this war. And then we're going to be the target for, everything. January 1st, we're going to get our next admin tech. And our next military tech, actually. Boop. There we go. Just wait for the autosave to process. Come on, update the numbers for me. There we go. The Scythe. So we're going to stay ahead of time. Get even more production efficiency. We're going to get our new type of infantry, which is going to be exceptionally nice. Doesn't really matter which one we take. They all have the same amount of pips. I suppose I'll take more shock than morale. It's tough to say, because fire and shock tends to kill more people, but morale means you stay in battle longer. I guess this is going to be better for our overall manpower. If we had infinite manpower, then going with higher morale might help. You'll lose more people in the fight, but you'll win the fights. We have the Star Fort potential. I'm going to go... Wow, we'll want the more missionary strength soon, actually. As soon as we're out of this war. Short term, though, the prestige... Well, we're going to lose the prestige. So it doesn't really matter which one we pick. I'll pick this one. He has the bonus of being slightly cheaper as well. I think it's because he's older, too. I think age affects how expensive something is. We'll take that. It's not going to be relevant yet, but just wait. Because, yeah, it was always our plan to switch immediately to Protestantism. That means me and Burgundy are going to be best buds. Where is the center of Reformation? Right there. That's good, because it's going to affect a lot of the French stuff, which I like. If we can get France to turn Protestant, we might have, a crazy Protestant bloc over here. And that's the other thing. Again, because I'm not a kingdom, and I can't be the emperor. This is, like I said in the last video, this is not an HRE game. This was a one-province minor game, and being in the HRE affects our aggressive expansion. But we're not doing the HRE politics, which will be updated, hopefully, I think, in the next big patch and or expansion or something like that for EU4. They've certainly talked about wanting to do that, so hopefully that'll happen. At which point we'll play like a Catholic making a run at being the emperor. We'll play something like Bavaria or Bohemia, or I don't know what. We'll see what we do. Maybe we'll do another customization in here. But this one here is about becoming Protestant. Everything is about making our life as hard as possible. One province minor, lots of aggressive expansion, pissing off the HRE every time we take a single province from anyone, and what the hell, we'll also turn Protestant instantaneously. Except I can't turn instantaneously because we're in a war. Which honestly is probably doing us a favor. But I really do want to get a center of Reformation inside my own country. So, we're going to keep waiting here. We're still ticking away at speed 3. We don't have our full army maintenance, which is fine. We currently don't have any rebellions brewing, because we did put down another one. We have no stability, but, that's alright. We can deal with that. If I am going to risk having to, if I'm capped out at 999 in mid-power, and I'm still ahead of time on tech, then it starts to become, a little bit more valid to do that. But the problem is, because my Republican tradition is never capped, there's, a big penalty to my cost here. It's still manageable, but, if we can avoid it, we can avoid it. It'll be nice. Keep time ticking away. We do have a couple of vassals here. When can we eat you? 5 years from now. And then just after. Yeah. December 31st and October 3rd. So we can start annexing them basically at the same time. Oh, Oh, actually, we have enough diplomatic reputation that it doesn't matter. Starting them off at the same time is good because they're all going to get the +3 diplo rep to increase it. Then one will finish first, probably Ansbach because it is smaller. Will finish first. And then the other one, I'll get the -2 diplo rep, but we're still going to be able to finish it off at that point. We'll have a lot of progress made. And that's okay. Mostly we're going to keep working on this sort of peaceful sort of expansion thing. I could go and offer you an alliance, Augsburg. You're allied with Austria as well. You hate Bavaria. I can deal with all those things. You know what? We're gonna start on this. Ooh, hold the line. More fort defense. Okay. And do that. Technically, that puts me over at 8 of 7. But we're gonna annex these things quickly enough. It's going to be okay. Because I would like to actually vassalize you before I annex these guys, because it will piss you off a little once that happens. Military access. There we go. We're going to proclaim a guarantee. Oh, damn it, every time. They're an elector. Son of a bitch. I'm not going to be able to vassalize them. I mean, I could do it militaristically. But that's all. Ah. All right, well, I'm not going to proclaim a guarantee. I guess we'll keep the alliance. I don't know. I should just break it. Fuck it. I canceled the wrong pop-up there. Darn it. Well, we're back of 7 of 7. Now, you're an oligarchic republic. Your tax base is a big penalty, really. Now, once we get in some of these others, how big is Ansbach? What's the tax base here? 5, 3, and 3. Yeah, they're microscopic, which is one of the reasons they're more willing to do it. But, Portugal has accepted peace. Okay. Portugal is giving subsidies to France. Annul treaties with England and Castile. Okay, them annulling treaties with Castile might actually be really unhealthy for Portugal, but France is making some real progress in this war. Be really interesting to see exactly how things turn out. Of course, they still have yeah, they have the maxed out war goal. Really? But if we flipped Stockholm, but I don't want France to have Sweden. It would be too dangerous, especially if they don't go Protestant, because we're going to hate each other. What we are going to do is keep making friends with Burgundy. Since we're obviously going to be besties, saints perform miracles, gain a stability. I don't want papal influence. I'll take the stability. Actually, they're still Catholic. They've got a Center of Reformation. It popped in there. They will probably convert, but they are currently still Catholic. Go away. 200, 200. Just fine. We just have to wait till 1510 before we can eat them. No one would join my war against Venice still, which is really annoying, actually. Milan and I could be potentially best buds. We do have an alliance, which is good. Let's go ahead and buff relationships with them. Everything will change dramatically once we change our religion. Lose power for no good reason. Everything will change really dramatically once we change religions. But we can't do that while we're at war. As soon as we peace out, we're going to change religions. Not because it's necessarily smart, just because that's what we wanted to do. I've never gone and had a Protestant Reformation. What the hell, Ottomans? Protestant Center of Reformation in my territory. Ottomans! Holy crap. Golden Horde. Holy crap. You know, the Ottomans are also looking very scary in this game. This is going to be frightening. England owning Sweden. Ottomans moving horribly into Europe. And what is this over here? This is Austria kicking the shit out of Bohemia. Right, okay, right, because they're in a war. So hopefully once everyone pieces out, then we can take our aggression out on Venice. It'd be really nice if we could even take Verona. Because then we would have we'd have water access. As opposed to just this lake. Everyone's like, no, you can have a navy on Lake Constance. Because apparently Switzerland actually does in real life. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way in EU4. Alright, it's a new year. We've got nothing to do but stare at the map right now. And worry. Just stress about all the things. In 3 years, we'll be able to annex our little vassals. Which is nice. White peace. Okay, yeah, but white peace means that England is left with Sweden. Wow. I can't reach England. Right, which is true. Literally, I can't reach England at all. And Sweden likes England. So no, they don't want anyone to support their independence. They're not interested in independence. Which is a little bit annoying. Alright, got that. Money's going up a little bit. Oh, it's peace. What was I going to do at peacetime? Oh, if I were to declare war on... Oh. Second up to Burgundy, second up to Milan. Come back over here. If I were to declare war over here, would France jump in? Milan would. Not France. Why? They're 1,000 ducats in debt. Now, they'd probably still join me in a defensive war, but wow. We're way ahead of time on military tech, so yes, we'll go ahead and pick up supply trains over here, which is not a terrible idea. But mostly, we're hoping for the next level. The 25% reduced land attrition is going to be gorgeous, but also 1 attrition for enemies inside my territory. And what's nice about this is this stays, even if they occupy a province, they still get 1% attrition from that, which is awesome. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't go ahead and take this. It actually increases naval maintenance, but, you know, we don't have any ships. None of this level matters, but by being ahead of time, we will get 20% increased trade efficiency. So I may as well keep that around. Of course, if we are going to do a war, we're going to want our Diplo power so that we can negotiate a peace. But we're getting 7 per month. We're going to be fine. We'll get there. Better relations over time is helping to burn off that aggressive expansion. We haven't done anything in a while. There's still a little bit of it, but we burned off like 20 points over here since the last video. So we can definitely afford to conquer more, especially, I'd say, against Venice, which should be fine. Truce with Savoy has ended. What are you allied with? Brittany and the Papal States. You know what I should be doing is making the Papal States hate me. Because, as someone pointed out, if I can get them to minus 50, I can pass the Statute in Restraint of Appeals. Which, if I do that, does a bunch of stuff that's pretty temporary and doesn't matter. But for the rest of the game, I get minus 1 national unrest, minus 10% stability cost, plus 0.5 yearly prestige. It does tank my papal influence, but that I believe this stays even when I reform. Now, oh, I don't actually have to be Catholic for this, do I? Well, it doesn't say. It's possible if I change religions, it will no longer say this. Oh, I'm at peace! I'm at peace! That's the thing I want to do when I'm at peace. Change religions. Well, we're going to find out what exactly happens here. I should not be declaring war if I'm going to be changed religions. I'm going to have enough, like, chaos. You need at least 0 stability. Okay. Alright, we can do that. So this will tank my prestige, but not as badly as, you know, it might normally, because I'm already at negative 20. I think negative 100 is the cap. Gain a bunch of money. The Heretico Comburendo Act will be removed. I'm betting that would also cancel out the statute. So, well, we'll see if it's still there or not. We'll get money. Memegem. Why this one? I'm not sure. But honestly, the fact that it borders Austria, I like, because it's going to convert these provinces over quite frequently. It'll also do Bavaria, which isn't supposed to be our friend, but we'll see how it goes. I wonder how it chooses this. Is it based on tax base? I mean, it's not our highest tax base. I'm actually wondering, like, why wouldn't our capital have flipped? Maybe it doesn't do the capital. If you look at Burgundy. Actually, no, Burgundy itself was the thing. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably an explanation, but... Anyway, we're going to do it. Boom. Again, not because it is smart, but because it is awesome. So, we should... Does it show up here? Okay, let's let it tick here. It should... We are supposed to get a Center of Reformation. It told me I would. Does it not appear? Oh! It was here. What? It said here. Did it change what it said? Alright. See, now it's not bordering Austria. Now, Austria is unlikely to change, but not completely. And the more people we can flip over to Protestant, the safer we'll be. It's vaguely annoying. Anyway, let's go ahead and start converting some people over. It's not going to take very long. Got a little bit of provincial unrest while we're doing that. Mostly we're going to have to sit tight at this point. Let our manpower recharge, deal with potential rebellions. It would be really nice to have a second missionary. That's the word I'm looking for. Looming disaster. So which one is it? Religious turmoil, because we have less than 75%. religious unity, which is very true. And we haven't completed humanist ideas. Now, the question is, can we convert people fast enough to get that religious unity fixed, or are we going to have, some other chaos? It looks like increasing our stability isn't going to help. It is being slowed by virtue of the fact that we have our own Protestant Reformation Center. Oh, it looks like if we can get it to 50%, it'll eliminate a +2, I think. Or maybe it'll bring it down to a +1, and then get canceled out by the Protestant Reformation Center. And we are converting pretty goddamn quickly. It helps. Remember, I picked up Marcus Blank over here with the missionary strength. So we are going to convert people pretty fast. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be fine. We're going to have to keep an eye out on the actual, Catholic zealots. Right now it's going to take too long, but it might go a little bit faster than that. I'm going to keep my maintenance low. All right, we're okay. We're going to go to speed 3. We're just going to keep things ticking along. So we're not going to conquer yet. And yeah, our prestige did get capped at -100, so, it's fine. Everything is fine. We get quite a lot of aggressive expansion. Like that, an extra 10%. Well, I think we are rocking -40% from our national ideas. Which one? One of these. Oh, it's one of these basic ones. Yeah, 20% here and then another 20% here. So we've got -40, so right now we're kicking at -30, which is still pretty good, but I don't think there's any problem in waiting. I'm not too worried about that. These guys don't like me too terribly much. But we can improve that pretty easily. Yeah, we should be fine. I have no diplomats to send there. We're sucking up to Burgundy. Well, I guess... You know what? I am actually going to cancel that. I'm going to make sure that Wurzburg has the max possible thing so that even if we get any other negative modifiers with them... Oh, we were capped with them. My bad. I didn't realize we were capped over here. Because I want to make sure I'm at least 190 so I can start annexing them immediately. Although that will technically hurt our religious unity. Morale of the army gets hurt. That's okay. Uprisings have expired, which may actually... depending, let's see here. Badenese nationalists, 10 years away. Catholics, over 20 years away. Excellent. Free transformation. Right, I'm going to have to make sure to not convert anything that's near Baden, because it should auto-convert. But Mem over here is not. Oh, you're capped, okay. Austria's going to hate me no matter what at this point. Well, right now they like me a fair bit. We are still married. Okay, I'll suck up a bit more. So what we'll probably do is do Graubünden next over here. Very far away from Baden. Be interesting to see if Alsace converts over or not. Right now they are Catholic. And complete. So send a missionary there. You know what? We could probably get a mission for that. Since I'm not going after Brescia yet... let me cancel that. In a year, we might have a religious relevant mission. We'll see how it goes. So this is still the thing that gives me less taxes for cheaper stability cost. I'm not interested in that. I like my taxes. So we got a lot of things we can pass down here. If we get a theologian, that would be really good. Who's the theologian? Is it this one? Yeah. Not yet. Because it would mean no longer having my missionary strike guy. Although, does it just go back in the pool if I fire him? Because I want this +2, but it would be nice if I could spend the money, hire this guy, use that to pass some of this stuff, and then switch back to him. I don't know. I'm not sure. Church taxes, more national than the rest, but a lot of money. Yay! More free conversions. So what's our unity at right now? 22. Alright, it's getting there. How's my disaster? Ah, it's only 12%. We're going to be fine. Everything is fine. Manpower keeps ticking up. Good, good, good. We do get more taxes, cheaper ideas by being Protestant as well. And there's a lot of ideas left to go, so we'll save some more points. I mean, we've even got 10% cheaper ideas here too. So overall, we've got like so many power points to spend to the point where we might have overdone it. And some people, I think in the first video, said, you know what, with like all these high leaders that you've got and cheaper technology and cheaper ideas, it's overkill. Like you didn't need to take the discounted tech and ideas because you're already going to have lots and lots and lots of power points. In fact, maybe the thing to do would have been just to simply start with the Republican ethos from day one, and that would have kept us high enough that we don't have to worry about everything else. But, you know, I'll spend the power points somewhere else. Building buildings, increasing stability, coring all the things. I'm not too concerned. All right, next speed up. Surprised there's no unrest here. Oh, they do have the recent uprising. Yay, more conversions. All right, let's convert you over here. Check the religious unity. 32%. We're getting there. We're definitely not going to get the problem. And look, actually, this... How come this got cheaper? I don't know. Is the religious zeal spilling over? Could be. Falls has auto-converted. Lovely. 42% now. Still ticking at 1 per month, which is totally okay. We're 1 year away before we can start annexing our little vassals here, freeing up some relationship slots. And then the problem will be it's going to be considerably more difficult to make friends until other people convert over to being Protestant. Burgundy still likes me, even though they're still Catholic. Like, right now... yeah. Oh! Converted. So you've got another Protestant center of Reformation over here in Anhalt, which means Saxony and I might be friends in the future. Okay, new mission. Protect against Venice. Incorporate Ansbach, which is going to happen. This will give me a claim on Franche-Comté, which is Burgundy, who I might be able to take. I hadn't actually considered that. Burgundy, how's your military strength? You're usually pretty brutal. You do have more than I do, although you don't have any manpower in the bank, and you're currently fighting a war against England. Although you're doing fine there. That's tempting, and the free claim is nice. But I think I'm just going to take Incorporate Ansbach. We still have a long way to go before we max out our manpower, so we may as well take the free power points from doing this. So say, how did I get to minus 200 with Ansbach? No, we're fine. Still improving relationship. We've got a lot left to go. They don't like my heretic religion, but that's all right. They'll soon learn the one true faith. Lost some claims. Lost a CB. Burgundy's got religious civil disorder. Right, because they have stayed Catholic, but they've got, you know, they've got a bunch of Protestant provinces. And this actually, France has got a good number of them too. They went with eradicate the heretics. So they're not going to. They're fighting the conversion over to Protestant. We're going to do... Sure, St. Gallen next is going to be okay. We'll do that. We're now at 54% religious unity. There we go. So it's not progressing now. Because we have a Protestant Reformation Center, it is not advancing. Good stuff. Religious turmoil. We can get a year... Oh, well, I don't want the 10 unrest. I'll take a year of less taxes in one province. Who cares about that? Not me, that's for sure. All right, next year we'll be able to start annexing these guys, and they will annex very quickly. Then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with our diplomatic slots, since we have no friends in the entire world. Austria does like us a fair bit, but that can't last forever. That'll drop me to 67, which is fine. We have to be, as long as we're above 60, we shouldn't trigger anything particularly nasty. So we're going to go ahead and keep you around. National decision available, because we got high enough. We've got an admin skill of at least 4, so we can dissolve the monasteries. It will increase stability cost in the long run, but I'm going to take the tax modifier above that. I have no problems with that whatsoever. And we can get another idea. Yes, excellent. Improved foraging is going to be fantastic, plus the attrition for enemies is going to be stupendously good. We've also finished... We actually have finished 2 idea groups now. Influence plus defensive. Does that give us any policies we can enact? It does. Local militias. Cost of reducing war exhaustion is cheaper. Fort defense is greater. Actually, the fort defense is interesting because it means it'll take people longer to siege us, and they're already going to get more built-in attrition. So we'll keep that in our back pocket as something we might go and trigger. Meanwhile, these rebels aren't going to trigger for a long time. Our stability is fine. Our whole country is kind of awesome. We can keep letting our manpower charge up. We've got plenty of money in the bank. Pretty pleased. Military divided. So either way, we lose 50. So then we can get bonus to morale and fort defense, or more force limit. I don't like a temporary force limit boost, because then I go up and then I forget to, disband some of my army later on. I'll just take this one. Plus the fort defense is funny if anyone decides to attack us now. Protestant zealots are running all around Burgundy, making me quite happy. We got French. They've got some peasant problems because they've got religious differences over here. Most likely. So they'll be able to put those down, but it's still annoying to them. Which at this point I'm okay. Bern is down there. It's not going to auto-convert, so we'll go ahead and send another diplomat, or a missionary there. We'll recall our diplomat. And we will... Well, we don't have our claim over here anymore because I canceled that mission. Oh, no, we still do have it. So that mission gives me a claim, but the claim sticks around. It's not just during the length of the mission. All right, that's very good. Oh, no, I had a pop-up. That's what it was. I had a pop-up. My mission was to take it, but I had an event that just triggered and gave me a claim for free. Good. We can actually build... Oh, military leader died. We can build another infantry, and I will go ahead and do that now. Hold on. No, I won't. Because once we integrate these guys, which I can start Ansbach in a moment here, we can... what's my... I probably have no tradition whatsoever. No, 25. All right. Could wait, actually. He's pretty crap. I'm going to wait until the war breaks out. Just so that I don't spend points on someone who's about to die. Not again. Yeah, so we're going to be able to... We got I think it's October something. We can start annexing these guys. October 3rd, which is now. Oh, but they don't have enough opinion. We're still sucking up. Okay, well, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. New ULM. Vassals feel safe. 10% more income from vassals. Okay, well, that's good, but they're not going to be vassals much longer. Have a claim. That's annoying. Because I could just throw a little bit of money at them just so that I could get this going a little bit faster, but that, I suppose, would be a waste and inefficient. It's fine. Religious tensions going away. So the 31st there. So we'll actually be able to start with Würzburg, which will take slightly longer to annex, so it might work out better. This will piss off the HRE members who are already going to hate me because of the religious differences. But, you know, it's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here. When we come back, we're going to start annexing Ansbach. We're going to finish off Ansbach and Würzburg, then we'll have to convert everything over. So far, we are still stable, but if the entirety of the world over here decides that we have to go, because we're Protestant, we might have a bad day. Austria can demand religious conversion, and if I say no, then they'll have a CB against me, I believe. Looks like Saxony has converted, though, which makes me happy. We're still allied with France, which is quite nice. It's interesting... Right. We're allied to France and Austria, so Burgundy hates us and won't ally. But if for any reason our relationship with Austria breaks down, even though we do have a religious royal marriage as well, which protects us a lot, actually. But if it does break down over here, we might be able to ally Burgundy. It'd be nice if they switched over to being Protestant, which could happen. In fact, may happen. We'll see how it goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.